Hey guys, this is Tigress coming back to you with Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, and today we are going to be taking on either the Invisible Predator, so Lucent Nadakuga, or preferably Primordial Malzino. I would prefer to take it on and get Primordial Malzino killed and done, just for the simple reason. Guys, I'm only doing 2 Monster Hunters a week. Having Primordial Malzino as the last Monster Hunter I need to film for that week means, because again, I film Saturday, Sunday for Monster Hunter. Normally Monday, but the minute I'm cutting Saturday's video out, just so one, I have content last a bit longer, two, so I have a bit more time in between needing to grind. That additional day means I then don't need to, basically guys, if I need to basically, say if I needed to get to Master Rank 50, but I was only like, say, Master Rank 44, and I had to get all that, and it was like Sunday, and I needed to get all the way up to 50 by the Monday. I don't only have a day to gain 6 levels, which don't seem like much, but it's a lot more pressure. But if I then don't need to record again until the weekend, I have a full week. I don't need to go straight up and do all that at once. And yeah, 6 levels isn't too much, but what more likely to be happening is I'll be Master Rank 37, 38, maybe 40, and Master Rank 50 will be the next thing I need to get to. I still need to get to Master Rank 50, and hunting Primordial Malzino is basically going to get me 3 or 4 Master Rank levels. Making its full set of armor probably will get me up into the 40s. So, we're going to try and get into Primordial Malzino. Also, guys, if you're new on it, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm trying to say it more often at the beginning of the video, just to see if it does make a difference. Game, that was nice. Guys, I kid you not, been recording for about just under 3 minutes. Granted, I would prefer like 2 more people in the hunt, but I'll take us. But yeah, guys, I'll take getting into a Primordial Malzino hunt on the first attempt. This is 100% going to be many attempts. Like, guys, I'm saying this now, there's probably going to be, like, I have no idea time at the beginning, at the point of time recording. Well, more specifically, at the beginning of recording, I have no idea how many attempts I'm going to need to go toe-to-toe with Primordial. I could be here, and it could be the 7th or 8th. I have no idea. Not the best example, because Fate Italis is a lot more stronger than Primordial Malzino. And I do mean a lot more strong, and I still made its full set of armor. Now, I've never shown every single hunt I've done with with Fatalis. Just because there were a few I cut, like, I think when in both cases of recording, there was 1 or 2 hunts I was like, I will cut this out, just because it's a case of, at a certain point, when do you turn around and say, okay, this many failed attempts? And I knew that walking into Fatalis. Like, honestly, Jesus Christ. This gives me a tiny bit of a break. And it means I can use my bow to heal that last little drop. Guys, I prefer using bow healing in this game 9 times out of 10. It's not as efficient as just using one first aid. But it's a lot more costly. It's less of a cost. I can spam those arrows as much as I need, and as frequent as I need. In most cases, I only have the equivalent of about 4 mega potions on me. Not 4, 14 mega potions on me. 4 first aids and 10 megas. And the first aids are about the same as megas, like the first aid pluses. Base first aids, the equivalent of potions. Which also now, I kind of find stupid that the fact of, I think Elder Dragon Hunt in base games, I don't know if they changed it in WoW. If they didn't, it would be good. I don't imagine it would from what I'm about to mention. It would be good as if in base game Elder Dragon Hunt you get the first aid plus. Now, why I don't want Volcan to be in base game, because they would have to weaken it. And quite frankly, I don't think about Carmen deserves to be weakened.
We shall avenge the kingdom.
You know we shan't.
Your end here. This is what being a royal.
And guys, I have taken Malzino armor toe-to-toe with Primordial before. Oh, I'm still getting kicked. I've died twice very quickly. But like guys, this thing does like I've gone toe-to-toe with Fatalis and taken hits. Yes, I had a Latrian armor. Or Fatalis' armor. But you're seriously telling me I can't take hits? Yeah, I saw that coming. They didn't kick me, did something worse. I say worse. It's very much debatable whether leaving a quest is worse than kicking someone. Okay, so it is around the 10-minute mark that it does. Because, guys, the hunt has been going on for 14 minutes. I've checked my recording at the time, and it was basically 11 minutes. I've now been recording for about 12. So. But the thing is, I do overall, like, think Primordial Malzino could probably do with an F.
Hey there.
Because so far the only good bit of my armor is my helmet. The rest...
I'll be here when you need me.
The thing is, I know what I need to do. It's just, I can't believe that was an option. I'm seeing if it is. I don't know whether it... See, what I was seeing is if I could, set, something I ended up doing in World was, things onto your armor, but I don't know whether you can in this game. Maybe not. If you can, set, for instance, like, things like, fire resistance and whatnot, like ice, thunder, dragon, water, divine blessing and all that lot, I'll see if you can. But from looks of it, you can't, and if you can't, it's not the simplest way. What I will do is quickly try and see if I can get into a Lucent Nadakuga hunt. Because I am just going to give it a minute, because I've got to get feeling the fact that if I try and load into another Harbinger of Destruction, if I load into a certain quest, I'm going to get kicked. Then, quite frankly, if I died twice very quickly to that thing, I would do the exact same thing. I honestly can't think of any better armor sets. There is a master rank of Crimson Glow, which I know for a fact of. I'm gonna bump into master rank Crimson Glow master rank before I even bump into the base game. Before I even kill the base game one. Which, guys, is something else that is like, see, this is something that I'm really questioning whether I'm stuck as a hunter. Because did I miss my opportunity to go after Crimson Go fast tracks? I don't know. I've seen a couple hunts and they've both gone bad. I don't know if it's a case of, as a master, whether Rise does scale things up to master rank. And if it does, then being in master rank is a lot more of a sucky thing. But same point, I don't think it does. Because Rise is always meant to be a bit of an easier game. So, and plus, why not have it, why not scale things up in World? Because, guys, at the beginning of World, I was getting through hunts so quick because Fatalis-based users were joining my hunts with Fatalis weapons and knocking the thing down in about 10 minutes. And if you want to see the proof of taking a Fatalis weapon to any of the story hunts, there's a part 1, part 2 of what if I had Fatalis from the beginning. I couldn't full on do it through. There's probably ways that you can mod, so you can have any armor set you want at the base game. But the way I did it was basically by going through optional missions and replaying through it. Now, could I have basically done the exact same thing but got master rank route? Yes. But within the fact that the rules I set for base game, it wouldn't have been fun. Which was the reason I never went and did the master rank. Because all promises of my what if was a case of what if I had Fatalis from the beginning to end. I was going to do master rank 2, but the reason I didn't was because this is what if I had master rank by myself sort of thing. It was never fully intended supposed to be by myself, but it was just a case of ended up working that way because well, it'd be kind of a sucky thing to purposely join. I mean, a bunch of people don't end up getting free hunts, and a potential chance might end up redoing it at some point where I do join people's hunts and go through beginning to end, but I'd be spending hours. Anyway, trying to get back into Primordial. I will do 2 attempts on Primordial. If I don't, I don't. If I don't, then it will be a next week thing. Try a couple of attempts on Crimson Glow. Which, bear in mind, I could sell up, but again, I'd rather join someone else's. Considering Crimson Glow has been kicking my ass. Game, you could be nice to let me into Primordial Malzina hunt where there's like 3 people and it's half dead. I don't know where I would be more annoyed if I did get into a hunt where the thing, literally, I get into the hunt, I don't even get up to the thing and it's just like, the creature is dead. It has happened on a couple of hunts. It is annoying though, because I've as soon as I get into the hunt. So guys, I'm back and I was just an idiot. Basically, I was carrying on talking and I was like, I just checked and I'm like, oh shit, my mic's on mute. But yeah, basically, quickly to explain what I just said. I was gonna give it until about 11, which I was basically gonna give it till 11 after recording, so roughly about an extra 20-30 minutes after the hour mark. Because again, record for an hour, and then click record again, because it's basically what I have to for PlayStation. And I was like, as soon as 11 o'clock comes, I will just either start the recording again from another day, or carry on at some other point, considering for the most part I've not really made any progress. Get my ass kicked by Malzino once does not count as progress. So... and I was like, give it till 11. And what does the game do? It checks me into a hunt 2 minutes before 11. Was it even 2 minutes before 11? No, it was a minute. which is what it's... Basically, there are some points where I do just set myself reasonable limits. Now, I will say no, there was a hunt I did yet. Guys, I might be a summer kid. I might have been born in the summer, but I'm definitely not a summer person. Give me cold weather any day of the week.
Curio are not letting up. This is horrible to look at.
Shit.
One step back, 2 steps forward.
Again, nothing I could do in that situation.
Now I'm really angry.
Malzeno had me to a point where I'm not pinned down. But guys, Malzeno's reaction is a lot quicker than mine. So...
Ride like the wind. Let us move.
Never mind. Now guys, what this video does is actually making it into an actual video because, basically, if I don't win a single hunt, like a single progressive based hunt, which will either be Primordial Malzeno or Lucent Nadakuga, I will just redo the video from the beginning as a different day. Because again, I'm not uploading 3 videos where I'm just getting my ass kicked. Because quite frankly, it does not do great for me.
Good to see ya.
The one time I want armor spheres and I don't have any.
Welcome. Let's strike a deal. Okay then, see you soon.
But yeah, like I say guys, the way this video, like, last video was a case of, I wasn't thinking like this in that video because, well, quite frankly, the win kind of came in the middle of it, so it's like, yeah, even if I do lose a couple, it's fine. But I'm at the point in Rise, well, Sunbreak, where I'm like, am I, like, winning hunts, is it? Which is another reason why I'm happy I've cut down to 2. Because it means, worst case scenario, I have Saturday and Sunday to get a video for Monday, which is what happened last week. I wasn't feeling 100% on Saturday, so the video for Sunday, for the Monday, became filmed on Sunday, which meant it was a bit more rushed. And then the video for Thursday was filmed on stream on Tuesday, I believe, after stream on Tuesday, because Monday was a pain, I believe. I think. I'm not 100% sure. And there is every so often, basically, there are a few occasions where I'm like, fine, I can take this day off. But the fact of having 2, because at the minute I have 2 days where I'm not necessarily filming, they are great. One, it means I have like a couple of additional days where if I want to do additional content, I can, which is where the Overwatch content comes from for Thursday, for weekends. It gets filmed on Thursday. Because it's the only additional day in the week where I'm not streaming or filming. At the minute, I'm also got Mondays. Now, depending on how this video goes, will depend on whether there's a video Wednesday. And for all those wondering what that video is, it would have been out yesterday by the time when this comes out. But again, I don't know how this comes out. And I'm not going to say specifically what, because there's a small chance that video doesn't get made. And if it doesn't, I'm sorry. But we can't all have been both worlds, and time to get back into a primordial. That was quick.
Let's go.
But yeah, so guys, I've got into more primordial Xena hunts today. but they've been going the exact same way. Because guys, on one hand, I've got a gut feeling once I've killed Primordial Malzeno once, I'll have enough to make 1 or 2 pieces of armor, which will help a lot when fighting it. But on the other hand, it's a case of killing it first. And which I don't know what I'm going to be able to do.
Be careful!
Get a grip!
But again, if I do what I do, it's just a case of its wings are sharp and deadly, along with its tail.
Curio are not letting up. This is
All
horrible
then,
to
like
look
all else, guys, if you take away Primordial Malzeno's wings and tail, the only deadly thing left about him would be his energy blast.
I owe you one.
Very kind of you.
Because after that, you've really not got much left.
Watch out for the monster! It's weakened. Strike now.
I don't see no blue thing for her. It's not
I'm
weakened.
sensing hatred for the Curio from Malzeno.
No, I'm not surprised.
It's relocating.
Oh, no, you don't!
This is what being a royal knight is all about.
Keep up the heals.
Not an option.
Yes.
Stand and fight! Just the person we need. The monster's looking at you! Don't worry, I'm here for you. There, you're good to go. I appreciate it.
Thanks.
And
It's up to something. Just keep hitting it and it'll probably stop. You'll be fine. You owe me one.
Very kind of you.
I mean, I am now out of special potions.
You don't!
Which is, to be fair, what you do need sometimes against this thing. Just getting this thing weak would be good.
It's got eyes on you!
The monster's looking at you!
Yeah, you stay down now.
It's got its eyes on you!
And but yeah, I like having the advantage against a lot of creatures with bow and arrow.
Let's
I don't know
see
why
what's
Primal
at the
Mazina
end
is
of
jumping
life,
around.
Shall we?
He's doing puppy jumps up here. It's like, time to jump, time to jump. Wait, what the fuck? No! So guys, I probably will still end up uploading this video anyway, just because it has somewhat been decent. Primordial Bloodstone, yes! What do I need to speak to you about? Ah. See, now something I do want to quickly double check is, I will do one more Primordial Hunt. I'll try to get into one more hunt.
Hey, good to
Is,
see
have I
ya.
unlocked? No, it would be nice if either killing the thing, or getting or getting its Bloodstone would unlock it, but... Another pyro. See, what is annoying is you unlock Ragnakis first, and it's like, if you like the Ragnaki armor, it's like, that looks cool. But then you get the pyro Ragnakis, which I will say is more wedding dress traditional. It is a silver, it's more white, but it is
I
kind of
have been
more
wanting to be a
like
blacksmith
wedding,
ever since I
like
was little.
tradition.
Guess you could
Brides,
say I'm
brides wearing white and all
something
that
of an
lot. And
expert at
even
this
then,
point.
it looks like
Don't
a nice
worry about your gear.
bridesmaid dress either way.
This year. See you soon.
Welcome.
Like I say, guys, before the hunt, I was like, I'm not gonna.
A great choice. Okay, here you go. Thank you for your
But
patronage.
after the hunt, yeah, that hunt is like, even if it's gonna be a failed, that hunt is the closest I have been to killing the primordial. That's quick getting into a Harbinger Destruction hunt. Usually it takes like half an hour.
Ready to go.
And guys, even if this is like, I don't even if like I haven't killed a primordial, I still consider this a successful hunt. This is the last primordial hunt I'm gonna do. I will try and jump into a Crimson Glow straight after this. And to see if I can get into that.
You're the best, pal.
Okay, so this person's already killed primordial once. No, never mind. They are not primordial wings. I was like, no, it's not. The reason I thought they were Primordial's wings, more specifically thought they were Primordial's armor, is because, like, they look and say, no. Oh, Primordial. Hello. Okay, you're not angry with me walking in.
It's up to something. Just keep hitting it and it'll probably stop. Watch out for the monster!
Yeah, I refuse to believe the fact that they're logical. Keep punching the thing until it dies.
Not my
That logic
day.
never plays out. Guys, I will try for about 10 minutes, see if I can get into Primordial Hunt. Not Primordial, Crimson Glow. Well, the one thing I am going to double check is...
Hey, good to see ya!
Because I'm thinking, I'm like, was that, Crimson Glow, Malzina Bloodstone? Are they the same? No, they're not. Primordial. This gem is also a Primordial Mazina's power, shined like its red moon. So yeah, guys, I'm very much surprised the fact that I got Primordial's Bloodstone without unlocking this armor. Now I'm gonna do a couple of attempts. Gotta spend a few minutes trying to get into Primordial. Not Primordial, Crimson Glow. If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. Now guys, all apologise. I've had that some most since we've been like, I'm not gonna upload it, so I'm not here. So I'm just not the first. Basically, it wasn't until the fact of not the last Primordial hunt, but the hunt beforehand. It gives me something to work with. Because again, I don't want to be uploading the same video again and again, because who's gonna watch the same video 3 times? Yeah, it might be slightly different. I might be getting my ass slightly differently kicked by Primordial Marzino, but still some variation of it. There might be 1 or 2 hunts that aren't, that I do end up just cutting out and cutting down to slightly shorter. But again, right guys, I'm gonna give it about 10 minutes, and if I get into a hunt, I get into a hunt. If I don't, I don't. So, see you at the other end. I'll do 2 more attempts, but as you can see, nothing. Like, I do generally do just sit here pressing this button for a good period of time. But going to get into programs and mobile strikes, don't really fancy spending hours considering. Guys, the time I'm recording, it's just 10 to 12. It's almost midnight. And yes, I do record late, which does mean, in general, like, I record roughly half 9 UK time. That gets to about half 11, 12 o'clock pushing it. I record late because it's just easier. And so, yeah, so any inconvenience are annoying. And it's the same reason why I stream late. I stream roughly similar time to what I record. It's just I spend longer recording. There are sometimes I do get a bit, like, for instance, Five More last Friday. I was done with that, full on happy with most of that within like the first 50-ish minutes of the video. That would have been cut down to probably about half an hour, probably about 35, 40 pushing it. Because it was just, I think it was a roughly 45-minute mark, maybe 40, between 45 and 50. I was like, you know what, I'm going to do a few other things. And much happy with the length, because if I'm not recording for a good couple of hours, and like an hour and a half at least for recordings, I feel like the video's not done. And guys, I never used to be like this. I used to be a case of, hit the button, record for half an hour, yep, that's fine, upload. But I've definitely gone a lot more case of, this isn't perfect. This must be perfect. And guys, I know I've not made no progress today, but I've definitely done a few new things. Primal Malzeno can be stunned multiple times in a row, which I did not know. And if I did, I'd forgot. So, stunning it a few times and getting to a lucky hunt will probably be the way to take it down. Again, I will try next time. Anyway, this is Tigris signing off. If you are new around here, please like, comment, subscribe. And this is Tigris, and I'll see you next time. Time for the whoosh. Whoosh, whoosh, and whoosh, and whoosh. Bye.